Morning, everybody. It's quite early in the morning. I'm up. I woke up at um, I believe it was, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning. Um, and Yeah, forgive me if I'm looking a little rough. I just woke up, but God gave me something this morning. It's December 31st. Everybody's getting the hype. Oh, well, you know, they're going through resolutions and uh, they're getting ready to go to church and bring in the new year, which is nothing wrong with that. That's fine. But you know what? The Lord let me know it ain't about this ritualistic stuff that people do. You know, going to, just all these resolutions, going to church on the December 31st. And a lot of people say that, what you do on the first of the year, it lasts through the whole year. But that's not necessarily true. That might be for some. I've been to church time and time again on the 31st. And people declared, decreed, they shouted, and came out the same way that they left. Or either they didn't know it till the next year, and they was all the stuff that they just said they weren't going to do. They still was doing, and not trying to stop anybody from going to church because I would not, because I'm saved myself. But I'm just saying, I'm just so tired of rituals and you know, I'm gonna me myself. I was gonna go to a church, a very good church, very loving church, but I said, you know what? I can bring in the new year at my own house, thanking God for another year that He's given me, and making up in my mind. So you have to have a made up mind. It don't make no difference if you go to church and shout all over the place. If you're wherever you at, you know, you can thank God for another year that was given to you, an opportunity to do what He has called you to do. See, God ain't in all of this ritualistic stuff, And I've come to the conclusion that's just the truth. God is into people that love Him and that's gonna obey Him. And you can go to church all day, but that don't mean that you're gonna do what He say. You might be emotional. See, it's a lot of emotional Christians out here today. They'll go to church. Oh, they'll shout. They'll speak in tongues. They promise the Lord that they're not going to do the stuff that they did yesterday again, and they turn around and do it again. And I realize we're humans, and we're in a process. But I'm just saying, you guys have God with you, not only on certain days. God is with you always, saints. If you're saying to God, God is with you at your home. God is at you at your work. God is at you in the streets when you going shopping and in the stores and all of that. Make up your mind. If you're going to do anything, make up your mind that you're not going to make no whole bunch of resolutions you can't keep. But make up in your mind that you're just going to keep your mind steadfast on Him. God had me this morning in Philippians when it says, about think on these things that are good, pure, lovely. All those things. Think on those things. Then you'll be all right. So anyway, I just came on here to just tell you, saints of God, I'm talking about. It ain't about ritualistic stuff, running to the church, doing this, doing that. Uh, you know, it's about your relationship with Jesus Christ. You got to make up your mind, not out of emotion, but out of reality, that you need the Lord, and that this year is going to be a year that you really listen to His voice and not only listen to it, but will do what he say do. All right. So I just want to tell everybody Happy New Year's. I'm not coming on here, for no hype. I'm not into hype. I'm into the Lord. And so, those of you that are going to your church, you have a good time and shout for me, you know. But yeah, just saying, not trying to say anything bad about going to church, but I'm saying don't just church. Be saved. Be determined to be your best all year, every day, all day. 2024, 2025, 2026, and so on. God bless you now, and Happy New Year's. This is Connie Malay. I'm a voice crying in the wilderness. Till next year.